I'm William Flamholtz at the Night Watch at the Fleetweather Ocean Routing Center in New York. Today is May 5th, 2023, and it is currently 3 GMT. And this is the weather short for the Bay of Bengal, where we currently have a tropical system. They may develop over the next 5 to 7 days as it sort of meanders in the southern Bay of Bengal or western Andaman Sea. We currently have a pressure trough located in this general area with a lot of popcorn thunderstorm activity occurring. This will likely take a few days to consolidate into a tropical cyclone, as we don't have a centralized area of convection quite yet that is needed for significant tropical development. If we look at the latest outlook from the Bay of Bengal, they give a high risk for tropical development within 96 hours, extending out to 120 hours. If we look at the current environment right now, we could see a large upper level high pressure system located in this general vicinity right now, providing an area of low shear across much of the Bay of Bengal and Andaman Sea. And will likely persist through the coming days, allowing for a low shear environment to persist, which is good for tropical development. So this is something that we'll have to closely watch um, through the next week or so. If we look at the 12Z European model forecast from the 4th, we could see by this point it has a cyclone located in the central Andaman Sea. Um, if we compare this to the GFS for the same model time, um, we can see that the GFS is stronger and further to the northwest in the far eastern Bay of Bengal. Um, but if we dive deeper into the ensembles, we can see there's a much larger spread in the track. All these red numbers indicate individual low centers in the ensemble suite, and we can see they're all scattered about in the Bay of Bengal and Andaman Sea on the ECMWF. If we compare that to the GFS, it's pretty similar. GFS looks like it's pretty uniformly faster than the European ensembles, but there's still a lot of spread, really from the far western Bay of Bengal all the way through the Andaman Sea into um, parts of Southeast Asia, even. So we're likely not going to have a good idea where exactly this is going to go in the medium to long term until we get defined circulation to develop. But by that point, the model should begin to hone in on how far east or how far west the system will get. Lastly, if we look at the GFS model, let's see how the seas evolve over the coming days. We see on the GFS, at least in the south side of developing circulation, we get this strong pressure gradient producing near gale force conditions, regardless of tropical development at this time, producing an area of very high seas as well. This looks like it remains just south of the major shipping lane between the Malacca Strait and the rest of the Indian Ocean. Um, but we'll keep an eye on this evolution, especially if the system development occurs a little bit further to the north. If we play this through the 9th and the 10th, we could see that the GFS eventually consolidates a strong system, probably a little too fast in the Andaman Sea. Um, but by the 11th, as a result of that quick deepening, it gets a pretty strong cyclone going in the western Andaman Sea. So we'll definitely have to closely watch this. GFS is probably a little too fast with the development, but it cannot be ruled out this type of evolution. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel and follow us on LinkedIn to receive all the latest weather and routing news. Once again, this is William Flamholtz from the Fleetweather Ocean Routing Center. Stay connected and safe.